Welcome to week 37 of my Trading for a Living challenge, where the goal is to make over $1,000 every single week selling options. So in this video, we'll look at how much I made in week 37, what my cumulative numbers looking like, as well as all the new trades that I've placed. And we'll look at the charts and look at all the open trades, all the technical analysis, all the fun stuff you guys like to look at in this video. So if you are brand new, check out the pinned comment down below, which has the full playlist. So week 37 made $820, which is 20% behind target, or $209 in absolute terms, which again, I'm not going to complain with. They came from one brand new open trade and two adjustments of current trades that I've got open. From a cumulative perspective, we still maintain the minus 9%. So we're 3.4K down. We've made a total of $34,600, which is absolutely fantastic. And if we scroll across to the right, it's still less than a day in terms of the time I've spent researching and placing these trades to make 34.5 grand, which is fantastic. So if we have a quick look at where we are in terms of buying power, I've got 154K left to trade, which is around 38% of my account is used up. And again, a large portion of that is on Tesla and Meta in terms of those stupid shares that I got assigned. I've changed my approach, and I can't remember what the exact week was. I went from selling weekly options to start selling 40 to 60 day options, which has been an absolute game changer in terms of my trading, because I went through a pretty bad patch over here. And you can see now I'm starting to get more greens than I am red, which again is testament to how I've evolved trading in this challenge. So if we have a look at the trades, as always, I post the screenshots. I placed most of my trades on Wednesday. So these were my adjusted trades. I added another trade on Thursday just to bump up that premium, as well as trying to get reduce my deltas on Meta. So you can pause the video to check out the screenshots, but we'll go through the main trades right now. So Tesla, as you can see, I do a lot of trades. I've got my 300 shares at 282.50. Tesla's trading at 187.31, as you can see there. And again, I've got my inverted short strangle. And again, this is the reason why I'm in this mess, is because of my weekly covered call gone wrong, because Tesla blew through my strike and it was very hard to roll this up and out. So I've started to sell additional puts against it to reduce my delta and to still maintain the premium. So I've got the 130, 180. I also have another call at the 240 strike, which I think is quite comfortable at this point. And I did have a 230 call as well, which I have adjusted down from 230 to 220, picking up $300 in premium. So if we have a quick look at the chart at the moment, you can see that it's hovering, it's pretty good now. It's hovering above my short strike, which was causing me a problem. We've got my two calls here, and then you've got my inverted strangle here. This 130, I need to get it up to 180, which it's gonna take a long time to get there, but this is the mess that I kind of find myself in there. So I'm managing this inverted. So what I'm doing here is rolling up by $5-10 every month, and then selling puts against those to whatever debit I need to pay to buy back that intrinsic value. So that's how I'm managing this actual position. And I'm doing the same thing with Meta. I own 200 shares. I remember what the actual cost basis was on this one. My cost basis is 139.50, so I'm not too far away from where I need to be on that one. And then I have an inverted strangle with the 115 call and the 185 put, and you can see Meta's trading at 214. I don't know how I get myself into this trouble. But as you can see here, I've opened a brand new trade here. I've sold two contracts at the 170 strike here, just to again pick up an additional $376 of premium. And I can't see Meta getting anywhere near 170 in the next couple of weeks by the time I look to roll this position into the June cycle. So again, if we look here, is Meta down? Meta is flat. Meta never goes down. It was down yesterday just by a little bit, but you can see here what we have is we've got these higher highs here, and we've got the RSI, pretty much flat. So I'm expecting to see price to come down and at least test this pivot level around the $200 mark over the next couple of weeks. So that is the Meta trade. I'll have a look now. AMC, we closed out of that last week. And the last one in terms of trade adjustments was Coinbase. So if we scroll up here, I bought back the 120s and the 130s, and I sold the 115s and the 110s. And I've just charted these ones out over here. You can see here I made a total of $144 for making those actual adjustments. And then we've also got the $30 8 contracts that I did just to maintain some premium. So if you have a look at Coinbase, I'm assuming Coinbase is up a bit because Bitcoin's above 30 or 1,000. As you can see there, it's at its pivot level there. And I have to actually make this a lot smaller so you can see my calls. So I've got these 2 calls here, which I'm way above here. I could again adjust these down into the hundreds or into the 90s even quite comfortably. And I might even roll up my $30 put into the 40 to again generate more premium for the week. So you can see here how just doing trade adjustments can bring in more premium. It's starting out wide and then coming in as the trade develops. And the good thing about Coinbase is relatively in this range. And I've got options on either side of those, which I'm quite happy that I'm in that luxurious position. So that's Coinbase. Just looking at the other ones, we've got Google, which I'd made no adjustments on at the 90 puts. So if we have a look at Google very quickly, trading at 106, I could roll this up to 95 again to pick up some more premium. So I've got another trade adjustment there that I could do. SCHW I closed out, as we talked about last week. JP Morgan, we have the 105 strike. JPM, we have a look at this over here. JPM is at 127. It is flat for the day. Fairly comfortable with this. A lot has to happen for JP Morgan to drop down to 105. So fairly comfortable with that trade. And IWM, I really need to close this trade. I think I've probably maximized as much as I can from here. IWM, it's up slightly. And again, you can see it's in this range very comfortably, nowhere near my 162 or 188 put. So I might look to roll this. I might look to close this one out. I think it expires on Friday. I think this is one that's just outside. Yeah, April 21st. So we still got another couple of weeks left to go on this one. I'll probably close it out and, just to take this one off the table. It's got less than, it's $86 in buying power, but these are why I put these kind of trades on to begin with here. So I'm fairly happy with that. So overall, I'm fairly happy. I've got some potential adjustments I can do to generate more premium for this week, which I'll look to do over the next couple of days. And then I'll look to see what high volatility stocks are out there, see if there's any potential to place some more trades, because I do have capital available to spend. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Comment and question down below, and I shall see you guys in the next one.